Hello, everyone. Welcome to the We Rise Together interview series. My name is Taina Maira, and I am here with this beautiful, gorgeous lady, Marta Lopez. Welcome, Marta.
Thank you very much. So happy to be here, Taina. Thank you.
Yes, and thank you so much for accepting my invitation and to come and share your beautiful energy and wisdom and insights with myself and everyone who is watching this. So much, yeah, so grateful. And before we dive into our conversation, I would like to give you a short introduction about Marta so everyone gets an idea of who she is and what she does. So Marta is a soul alchemist coach, healer, and medium. And she holds a sacred space for women who want to step into their truth, connect with their authenticity, and create a life full of magic. Because Marta fully believes that it is possible to have a fulfilled life filled with joy, magic, and success. And it is her mission to help women to create this magic and success in their lives. And Marta has a unique way. She's highly gifted and very connected. And she has a unique way to help her clients align with and walk the path to their soul. And she combines intuitive coaching with energy healing and Akashic records healing. So that is I'm getting chills when I read this. So that is such a beautiful and powerful work that you do, Marta.
Thank you very much. Yes, it is beautiful to serve the world in this way.
And as I always mention, because I am an international person and you are as well, I always like to mention where we met and where you are from and where you live now and where I'm from and where I live now. So Marta and we met because we have both been like studying personal development for so many years. So we met actually it's 4 years ago, in 2016, we met in an online course. What a surprise. From around the world, and we met there and we became good friends. And Marta is originally from Spain, and she lives currently in Switzerland.
Yes.
And as many of you know, I am from Finland and I live in Australia now. So that is how we connect with each other across the globe. We soul sisters and brothers always find each other, no matter what, even in times of quarantine.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Marta, you also spent like were you traveling for 3 months just before the lockdown started? So you were so guided, weren't you? So you just came back home before the travel were stopped, right?
I was really guided because my flight was on the 16th of March to be back to Switzerland. I was traveling almost 3 months, and everyone was so worried because of the lockdown and the quarantine. And I was like, I have my flight, just let's see if it's gonna work or not. And I was directly guided. It was the last flight who arrived to Switzerland before the lockdown. And it was perfect. I just arrived home and quarantine started.
Look, I am not knowing you, how guided you are. I am not surprised, and now when you were sharing this, I am feeling this beautiful energy. So you are so guided. How lovely. So you had your trip and you came home just on time. So
yes.
And now you are at home in a quarantine or lockdown, as most people. So what I would love to hear from you, Marta, what has been from this time, what has been for you the biggest insight or realization from this time, either for you personally or more globally or collectively?
So for me, the big realization, it was, I have been preparing myself all my life for this moment. The moment I came back from Asia, I was traveling. I have all my body like. I was in Cambodia, I was in Vietnam, I was in Sri Lanka, and I was doing a lot of healing, a lot of connection with myself. And then when I arrived home, I found myself locked down, but my life didn't change too much. It just changed my message, how I was showing up into the world. Mm. And in that moment, I realized, oh my God, that was the situation for what I was preparing myself all these 3 months, all these 10 years that I'm already in personal development, almost all my life, to just bring my message into this moment of lockdown. Because even though my life didn't change too much, I was already working at home, a lot of people lives changed a lot, especially my family in Spain. They are just at home all the time. And people need to be guided, need to feel people who actually are calm, are connected, are still giving this love from inside, because there is a lot of fear, fear about money, fear about future, fear about just the deepest fears inside, how I'm gonna live, just the one of survival fears. And being so connected with myself, being clear in what I want to bring into the world, and having this possibility right now that people is listening to me, this was just the big realization, the big one. Like, I was preparing myself for this moment to just be confident and bring my message outside.
So beautiful. And I feel this so deeply, what you are sharing. And you know, you say that you have been on this spiritual awakening path for 10 years already. And as someone who has been on this path for a long time as well, I could imagine that there have been so many moments on that path where we just didn't know, what are we doing? Where is this supposed to lead to? And so many times, and how beautiful is that now, when you know where you are and you look back and say, it was all meant to be, it was all worth it, and it was all part of your mission in life. And now you can live your mission even more and serve the people that you are here to serve even more. And I'm saying this, I'm getting so many chills. So this is so profound. And then taking one step further from that. So that has been a realization for yourself in relation to the people that you are here to serve, and this transformation that you are here to support. Because you also mentioned the fear. You know, on our path, we have had so much fear in many times as well. So then it also helps you to relate to that. Isn't that so beautiful that you can relate to that, but at the same time you can look at it from a perspective that is resourceful and supportive to the other people. But now then, also looking forward, so what would you really recommend or advise to people who are in this situation, who were caught by surprise, are maybe in shock or fear or confused, and struggling with this situation? What would you like to recommend to them, how to best deal with this current situation, and also in the view of moving forward in their lives?
I will recommend, don't fight with this situation. Accept it. It is a beautiful present the universe is giving you right now to just don't do anything. Relax, connect with yourself, connect with your family, face that fear. Because if you are working every day, it is impossible to deal with all this stuff, because it is possible. I did it, and a lot of people did it. But can you imagine, you have right now the present from the universe who is telling you, you know what, you deserve to have a time for yourself and be at home, connect with your intuition, connect with your inner wisdom, and do it through your family, because our family are the biggest teachers, right? So our family, the people who is next to us, are teaching us the things we need to learn, right? And so we can be angry because of something. Then have a look, reflect in yourself. Why I'm responding like that? Why I'm feeling like that? And even though if you are alone at home, have a look which feelings are moving this loneliness inside of you. This is the moment to go inside, reflect into your emotions, and just create a change. Because if you have a look all around in our lives, a woman needs 40 weeks to give birth. And if you go to the Bible, Jesus was 40 days in the desert until he came back with all the wisdom and with his mission, to go into his mission. And if you go in the coaching programs and you want to change patterns, you need also 40 days really to just create a new life, because 21 days you need to change a habit, but really to implement a new life, it is always 40 days. So the world is giving us this quarantine, 40 days to just restructure our life. So take it as a present. And you know, right now there are a lot of courses online, a lot of information online that can help you to just do this quarantine and this inner work in the best way possible. So I recommend everyone that is listening this video that take this opportunity life is giving to us, to don't choose fear and choose love to yourself, love to have a look inside what is making me don't feel comfortable, and work on that. Because life, it is about joy, it is about happiness, it is about to enjoy with people around us. And if you are in fear, you don't enjoy. But if you are in love and you are in happiness, you do. And for that, you need to look into these emotions.
So what you are, that's beautiful, thank you. And what you are sharing really shows how conscious you are, Magda, so that you can really see the situation from this perspective. And if there are someone watching this who really is still far away from this situation of being able to see it as a gift, being able to unable to connect with their joy, or maybe their children are feeling the fear of the collective and also feeling sad that they can't go to their friends and they can go and touch people and hug people, and there were a lot of like sadness around that and like what's going on. So would you have any really practical tools or methods, like very simple and easy but powerful to use, that they could really start using for themselves and even maybe with their children? Is there something that comes to your mind?
Yes. Look, we enter in fear because we are in the mind. So we can connect with our bodies and feel the sensations for our bodies. So it's very important to disconnect from fear to connect with the body. So doing a sport at home, yoga, So there are a lot of fitness, exercise. Just connecting with the body is just gonna make a huge gap between the mind and fear. You know, fear is gonna disappear because you are connecting with the body and you're gonna feel energeticized. And also meditation, it helps a lot. But if you are not used to do meditation, your mind is gonna still going out like a bird around. So the best thing is connect with the body. And once you are connected with the body, mind just relax. And then you can just start listening videos in YouTube. Journaling is very important to reflect and journal. You can take a paper and pen and just write about your feelings and have a look. Look in internet for a group that they are doing some calls online. I'm doing every Friday, not every Monday, a virtual coffee where I'm speaking and doing some exercise with the people to just go through the quarantine. So there are a lot of people right now, a lot of light workers they are bringing their message outside and helping people in the quarantine. So I can imagine if you are watching this video, you have internet. So look for a online sport class, have a look for your best meditation teacher, take your journal and go and look for a quarantine group online that is going to help you to go to this process.
Yes, thank you. So valuable tips, and what a blessing it is to have internet, how we can all connect whenever we want. And really what I'm hearing very strongly through those recommendations is this, you know, what you are saying, this connect with your body and move your body and do it as a, you know, physical exercise. And that can be also so much fun with children. Let them also come up with ideas, what you would like to be, what would you like to do, what would be fun for you, like either take a class online, as you say, or then start getting own ideas, what would be fun now, and really get the energy moving in that way. And
remember that the kids right now, they are already ready for the new energy. They don't need to be outside all the time and very destructive about things. They don't need that because they are born with a new way of living, with a new energy. So actually the quarantine is not for the children, it's for the parents to break all these old patterns. My sister have 2 kids and they are enjoying at home. It's harder for her to be at home than for the kids. It's just our projection that we think every day at home with the kids, but they find things to play and to enjoy wherever in the corner. With just a corner, they can just play and do a huge thing, you know? So
yeah. Absolutely. These children, the children of today, have so much light and wisdom that they have brought with themselves, and they are also very sensitive. So they are also sensing the fears and worries from the environment. So I think what you are saying makes me really think that our children can be really big teachers for us adults in these times, because of then when they have the chance, when they are given the space to express that. So very, very beautiful. And as you say, there is so much help available, like yourself, you are helping. And I'm also now attending a 1-week Light Warrior online retreat that is helping me to get to the next level. And there is something for everyone. And people are being so loving and so generous. And we are really getting more and more into this unity consciousness. So thank you so much, Marta. That was very, very valuable. And anyone who is listening and is benefiting from these tips, please go and act on them. And I would love to hear from you what you did out of that and how did you go with that. I would love to hear from you. If you want to comment below or send me a message, and then I will also be happy to share with Magda and to see how she has impacted other people's life positively through this interview as well. So is there any final words that you would like to share, Magda, before we wrap up?
I would like to choose love to yourself and to your loved ones and not fear, because it is the moment to connect again with this love that you have inside.
Love is our real nature. That is who we are in a sense. And now all these distractions are out, so we can now even better access that.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it can be accessed when the fear is not present, because if the fear is in the front.
Exactly.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Magda. It was an honor to have you here.